Hello, this is Dad.
Hello, this is Sybil.
And a slightly shorter episode this week. So as I mentioned at the top of last week's episode, exams coming up for Sybil. I'm off work for a little bit. So just in terms of having...
Not like exam, like the big exams. Smaller exams.
Yeah, big enough for us to not want to overload with things.
And to have a name.
They do have a name. So what I've done is I've come up with two little quiz rounds for this week based on the books that we have read so far in our 36 episodes that we've covered so far. So, yeah, 36 episodes. And some of those are two-parters.
Oh, so.
Yeah. So I imagine that means that we've released more than 36 actual episodes.
I know Odd and the Frost Giants and definitely the Jurassic Park one. One of the halves on Jurassic Park were 40 minutes long.
Yeah, that was the point where we had the meeting with Gareth, who told us that our podcasts were too long, which is fair. So in the interest of keeping this one nice and brisk, you've got two options. You've got Lost in Translation and What Are You Talking About?
I think I'll do better in Lost in Translation.
Okay, so...
I am learning a new language.
Sybil is learning Romanian so as to converse better with my wife's family, which is something that we're both working on, because I think sometimes we get into the Romanian sphere and then...
I know how to say one sentence.
Go for it.
Copii sunt buni. The children are good.
Yes.
Masa, the table. Mm. Wait. Oh, grazie, masa. Oh, wait, does that mean anything? Thank you. How do you say for? Because it literally translates to thank you for the table. But
mulțumesc pentru masă.
Mulțumesc pentru masă.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the table.
Thank you. It's my favourite table. So the premise of Lost in Translation is that I've written a short plot synopsis for some of the stories we've covered. I've then put it into a variety of different translation apps into various different languages, generally going from I've started to go from English into something Scandinavian. So for the first one, I think I went in English into Norwegian, then Norwegian into Barber, then Barber into Chinese, and then
can't read
Chinese
other languages.
Well, I was using translating apps, so I wasn't doing it off my own back.
Okay.
I don't speak all of these languages. So the idea being that each time that you translate and retranslate, there'll be things that might be taken in a
literal.
In a more literal sense, or that won't have a direct translation. So there will be.
Like Remember Girl. I remember one phrase from it. Actually, two ones. First, we shot the parrot. And then we stepped in spinach.
Yeah, Sybil's not admitting to crimes there. That's from Girl in Real Life, where Danish grandma?
Yeah, Danish.
Danish grandma has lots of interesting phrases that, when translated directly, sound about as odd as any phrases do. So,
can I read it by myself? I'll read it out loud. I'll read it out loud.
Okay, I was about to say, you do remember that we do a podcast. Okay.
A boy with a missing leg encounters some people already know what this is, dressed as animals, and helps them fool a monster, thus escaping disaster. 3 friends live in a house and
No, you've got to do...
What?
That's the first one.
Oh.
Each of these
A boy with a missing leg encounters some people dressed as animals. They're not dressed as animals. They are animals.
Mm-hmm.
That helps them fool a monster, thus escaping disaster. Odd and the Frost Giants.
It is Odd and the Frost Giants. He's not missing a leg either, is he? He's just got a leg that's been crushed by a tree. But yes, I liked that. Thus escaping a disaster was not one that I said. I think to help them fool a giant was my original And then this translation decided thus is. I mean, they are escaping a disaster because it's an eternal winter, I suppose. Okay, that's 1 point for Sybil. Next one.
Oh, this one's hard. I don't remember. 3 friends live in a house and one friend gets angry because he doesn't want to do his homework. One friend is eaten by a dog. I don't think it is by a dog. One friend is boiled in a pot and another friend falls into a well. It's 3.
3 characters. They all live together. One.
The what? The sausage and the. I remember the sausage.
There is a sausage there. There's 2 other characters.
Is there a bird there?
There is a bird. There's something, the bird and the sausage.
Can I see the episodes again?
No, we looked through the list. I've allowed Sybil to look through our list of episodes that we've released. That was, I think, less than 2 minutes before pod.
The bird, the mouse, no.
Yeah.
The bird, the mouse, and.
Yeah, I mean, the mouse, the bird, and the sausage is how it's written. But yes, eaten by a dog because he had false papers.
What?
Do you not remember that the dog ate the sausage and it said the reason it ate it because it had forged papers?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember it very. I think we talked about this recently. Right, that's two for 2.
Another one. A mad scientist creates lizards he shouldn't, and things go wrong. People get eaten, and the lizards get on the boat. I know what this is. Jurassic Park.
It is Jurassic
Lizards,
Park.
Lizards, reptiles, dinosaurs. 4 friends keep a secret, and one of them turns out to be crazy. The Summer Dare.
It is the Summer Dare. That's 4 for 4.
Oh, Lucy's secret.
Mm-hmm.
I know, but they don't all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, why did I think it was like they each keep a secret?
Oh, no.
But it's a different secret.
Next one.
The girls. What?
This one, you've kind of. I don't want to say you've spoiled, but you've sort of given the answer before in our initial conversation. But go on.
The girls' parents are complicated, but in most cases, they are foolish people. There is a conversation about spinach and a parrot. Girl in real life.
Yeah, absolutely. So the first bit, I really liked. I think I went into Korean for this one and then back out of Korean. And I liked the... in most cases, they are foolish people, because I feel like that actually sums them up quite well in terms of the mum and dad and girl in real life. And then, yeah, parrot and spinach.
I already knew that.
I knew you'd get it.
Because those were the only 2 phrases, except... Wait, I don't actually remember. Is it bronkol? Are the like Danish like treat?
Oh, we were trying to remember this in the car earlier, weren't we?
I'm reading Girl in real life. Rereading.
Yeah. Well...
What you talking about?
That was 5 for 5, so clearly there needs to be more of a challenge in my quizzings. This next...
I'll do one next time.
Yes. Well, you heard it, folks, and she's promised it now. She's going to make me a quiz. I love a quiz. It's my favourite thing.
Okay.
No, I'm going to read these ones.
What? Why?
Because you got 5 for 5 and I want to do some voices.
No, but then can I read them after you say it? Can I read them while you're saying it?
You can see the screen.
Yeah.
Right. So what are you talking about? I've gone on Goodreads and I've found some of the people who take their time to review things on Goodreads.
I know the first one.
And I would say that actually some of the some of the reviews on Goodreads are absolutely fine. Oh no. Right. I'm gonna deploy some voice acting here. Available for voice work at any point, really. Don't know why you're looking a bit like that, Sybil. She doesn't believe it. Okay. I was originally going to give this a 3 because it is uneven, strange, and sometimes surprisingly amoral, but then I realised how much I actually had to say about it and just how much I enjoyed reading these goofy stories. I will say, this is a collection from which we have taken a lot of episodes.
Para.
not Cosmogramma.
What?
This is a big collection of stories that we have taken multiple episodes from, like probably the thing that we've gone back to the most.
Are the brothers, the Grimm brothers?
Yeah. These goofy...
I was going to say Cosmogramma.
I did.
Because we're uneven and weird.
Yeah, no,
Cosmogramma.
I did.
Why was I thinking paragramma? I don't know. Paragramma. I was mixing up with Cosmogramma.
Parrotgramma.
Paragramma.
Okay, the next one. This is actually 2 reviews. So, first one.
Infinite.
This book was an amazing addition to my list of books. I would give it infinity out of 5 if I could. It was that good. I think this is a book that every child should read at least once in their lives.
I've already read it like 3 times.
Okay, next one. Amazing. Took me straight back to primary school. Loved the way the disabilities and communication aids are discussed. The cutest. I didn't really want to give those ones silly voices because they were just quite nice reviews.
What? 2?
There's 2 reviews in the same one. It's for the same book, though.
Oh, the best sleepover in the world.
Absolutely.
Because the sister has a disability.
Yes.
And sign language in it.
Whenever I read books like this, I'm so pleased that I grew it while the internet was still in its infancy. I said that in my voice because that is something I very much hold dear. And while I read this book...
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, diddums. What do you... Right, so when somebody is an infant, what does that mean?
They're a baby.
Baby. So if something is in its infancy is when it's very young.
Yeah.
So whenever I read books like this, I'm so pleased that I grew up while the internet was still in its infancy. What book have we read where the internet might be a bad thing for somebody?
Rose House.
No. It's a more sort of normalised use of the internet.
Go and Revel.
Yes.
Oh, why is there 2?
Oh, what, in terms of the reviews and the
Yeah.
thing? Thought I might throw you off. This was a good mystery read, but not one that I'll be thinking about for days after. I struggled to tell the difference between the 4 friends. They weren't really introduced properly or developed that much.
Friends.
Also, the ending didn't really go in a way I liked.
Yeah, I don't like the ending.
It could have been a lot better.
Yeah, it could have been a lot better. For us. Wait, not Rose House. Somewhere up there.
The summer day.
I don't like the way the ending went.
No, I didn't like it either.
Just let her out. I don't care if she's a bit mad at you. Or maybe you shouldn't have left her in there in the first place.
Yeah.
She'll be starving.
For reference, go and listen to our episode on the summer day. And the last one. Right, I really need to encapsulate this one because I read this and it made me... In fact, this particular one got... Of the ones that I was reading, this one got me the most frustrated because there were so many people that gave reviews like this, unpicking. So this is a science fiction author, and somebody was unpicking every little thing of like, your science fiction's not accurate. So I'm going to... This is sort of the voice that... Well, actually, it's that sort of vibe. It doesn't start... It doesn't start well, actually, but it might as well. So, strange that a sci-fi author doesn't seem to understand that the dark side of the moon isn't dark, or that the past inside the event horizon of a black hole isn't all the singularity. Nothing breaks down at the horizon itself. You've not reviewed the book, my dude. That was the whole... It is absolutely Cosmogramma. A wonderful collection of stories that I think everything that we've read from there, we've really enjoyed. Because it doesn't all need to be literal, does it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but there was lots of reviews like that, where it was like, you know that the dark side of the moon actually isn't dark.
When does he talk about the dark side of the moon?
There's a couple that we've not read, isn't there?
It's metaphor. I mean, not metaphors, but like...
Yeah, allegorical or metaphorical, and not everything. Yes, chill out. Also, if you're going to review the book, review the book. Stop trying to prove to us all that you're very clever. Well, actually, I think you'll find... Shh. Go and read something else if you don't want to. You clearly don't like reading science fiction because you think you're too clever for it.
You, like it's okay to leave reviews on the internet, but like, if you've read a book and you don't like it, just say, "Oh, I didn't like this book really."
I think you can give some reasons why.
Like, it wasn't really my type of book, and it didn't really explain much.
Yeah, but I feel like when you, some people do be posting when they don't need to be posting. So though, 2 fairly short quizzes.
And I got all of them right.
Yeah, in which
10 out of 10, I think.
10 out of 10 for Sybil, and well, next time she needs to make me a quiz. You all heard it.
Wait until after. So.
Yeah, after the exams will be quiz time. Then by the next record, in theory, the exams will be done. So we don't know what we'll do next week, but I think
we're having a party after the exams, and they're bringing sour cream and onion. Pringles. Do not say they aren't good. They are literally my favourite Pringles ever. And they didn't allow us to bring Dr. Pepper in because it has too much caffeine in it. I don't care if it has too much caffeine in it. It's good.
The trials and tribulations of a preteen. There you go. I nearly said child. Tween. Excellent. So, but I think whatever we do next week will probably be a little more freeform like this one. So we will see you next time.
Bye. I think it's my...